Wednesday, and we're going to be talking about all the things that are happening in the world of pop culture.
Yes.
And I don't need to date it, right? No.
This is the August 8th episode. What's coming out for this week of August 8th in
Yeah.
theaters. I'm sure you saw. Hopefully you saw our picks of what's coming out in comics here at the comic shop, like the Amazing Comic Shop. Again, we got to shout out Amazing Comic Shop, who provides us the place to shoot this. And yeah, so check out our picks. My boy Jesse has it in case you missed it. Check out Meta Barons. And we have a one-up show too of all the topics, so you can hear us ranting and raving about different things that we just found out. But this is our release week episode of what's coming out.
So I totally said everything he just said, just like that.
Yeah. All right.
Is Patrick.
Am I
This is
starting it
Jesse,
off with
this is
the
Heather.
movies?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
No. DVDs.
DVDs. Yes. Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy. You'll want to cop it if you missed it in the theaters.
Don't cop things.
Yeah, don't copy, don't steal it. Unless it's Best Buy. Fuck Best Buy. Seriously. Anyway.
Proper price Blu-rays.
Yes. And the first title off the bat to start with Best Buy. Breaking In.
How appropriate.
Steal.
Everything you need.
Gabriel Union. I saw the trailers of this. I didn't see it in the theaters. A bunch of criminals break into her house. Kids are stuck in the house. She's outside the house. And they want the money that I think is in a safe and shit. And you don't fuck with a mama and have her kids and try to threaten her kids and everything.
It's basically Panic Room, but not as good.
Hey, don't say that, man. You never know.
Sorry.
You didn't see the film unless it's negative. Don't be negative, Nilly. But yeah, it's the same concept. But Gabriel Union is awesome, and I think it's great that it's a female-led and a black female-led action film. We don't have too much of those. So yeah, I'm going to tune into it. I didn't want to see it in the theaters, but on the red boxes definitely. But if you want to purchase it, you can go cop that now. And it's directed by James McTeague, who I think is a great director. Yeah. So check that out. Breaking In. I wore this shirt for a reason. The Death of Superman. Red Sun. She totally is.
I have it on the paper.
Yeah. DC Animated is killing it a lot better than they're doing their feature films.
Poor DCEU.
Poor DCU. DC Universe Animated Universe. The Death of Superman. Doomsday crashes into the Earth, and he takes out Superman.
Yep. They've done this storyline.
I heard it was really good, though.
They've done this storyline before. They did one like
they did a couple of DC animated already on
2006
this.
or something like that. They did another version of this, but this is like the full original version. It includes the death as well as the funeral and the return, as well as
the next one.
Yes, which will be the next one, where I think Superboy shows up, the Eradicator shows up, all of them start to show up. So, and they think the original version they just had the death, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like half the story.
I'm hoping they do it right this time. And you're saying because I didn't read too much into it, that's what we're gonna get.
I'm pretty sure that's where you're getting both parts of the story, because you can't have the death and not have the return, because it's like you're missing part of the story.
Then that means the rebirth we're gonna see the different Superman outfits in the.
As long as we don't get that horrible blue.
The return wasn't good.
No,
it wasn't good.
We don't talk about the blue suit.
He was made of lightning and he could phase through matter.
Don't talk.
It was a thing.
About the blue suit.
It would make me laugh in Grant Morrison's run on Justice League when they had that image of Superman. It had a question mark next to it because even Grant Morrison was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Because Grant Morrison and I'm sorry to put y'all together, Alan Moore. They fucking say it as it is because Grant Morrison doesn't. They don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, people.
And apparently they hate each other. So.
Yes, they do.
So
they hate each other.
Tune in, cop the best installment of that whole diatribe at DC with the Death of Superman out this week, and I believe like in certain stores you can get like a steelbook if you're into the steelbook, and I think Best Buy has like a little figure if you want a little Superman figure. Anyway, just for my collectors out there, check that out. Melissa McCarthy, she's ruling Hollywood, and she has another film under her belt with Life of the Party. I love Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, I'm just done.
She goes back to school, I guess, to finish her degree.
Fine then.
She's fresh off a divorce. Decides to go get her degree and finish that up since she kind of left because of that. I think that's really good. I think as a storyline, and it has a lot of comedic elements to it. So it's a rental.
I think that was a consensus when it came out. It was a rental.
Yeah, it was. I think that even she was like, I'm not expecting it to make a lot of money.
It was a paycheck. It was a jobs program for everybody. It was on.
Yeah, we were all just waiting for the Happy Time Murders to happen. She just needed to get there.
We're all waiting.
We were all just waiting.
That's all we're waiting for.
So if you need a good laugh, go check out Life of the Party. That's out. Another film that I want to recognize is Low Life. I'm gonna read this one out because I don't know too much about it. But when I was looking at the releases, this kind of caught my attention. Low Life. It's about a downtrodden former luchador, El Monstruo, played by Ricardo Adams Zarate. He gets involved in a messy kidnapping scheme targeting a pregnant woman. Elsewhere, ex-convict Randy, played by John Oswald, navigates life on the outside with a swastika tattoo on his face, and recovering junkie Crystal, played by Nikki Meshow. She grows desperate to find a new kidney for her husband. Shea Agbona Santana Dempsey and Mark Burnham co-star, and it's directed by Ryan Prowse. It just looks really cool.
There's a lot of shit there.
When I saw
It's a very involved
artwork to
synopsis.
To me, luchadors, a dude with a Nazi symbol on his face and
Oh, yeah.
a junkie, that kind of shit grabs me. You know what I'm saying? Especially with what this guy says, all the superhero junk out there.
Yeah.
You want something different and refreshing, and that is this thing that'll grab me. So,
You know, there was a Nazi Superman at one point.
There was
is
an
true.
out there, so
Yeah,
there was an-
Omni-Man, I think is what his name was. Bro. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Anyways.
I want to check
I
that
gotta deal
out.
with some real Nazis this weekend. I'm not happy about that shit.
Brilliant.
We'll get into that with events that's happening this weekend.
I don't worry. I got you. I got you.
Also out, Revenge. This looks really good as well to me. It's a thriller. Jen, played by Matilda Lutz, is not impressed when her boyfriend's friends show up early to her vacation for a guy's hunting trip. Tension results in Jen being violated, assaulted, and left for dead. Surviving being pushed off a cliff, and she decides to get revenge on the three men. Basically, it looks like a new I Spit on Your Grave, which is a horror
just
classic.
about to
if
say
you've
that.
never seen it, and I love that film.
Yes, there is a remake.
Even the remakes were pretty
Yeah.
good too. But Revenge, check out the posters and
Yeah.
the art. I heard it was very cinematically well done,
You
so I can't wait
compare
to
it-
see it
you
because
com-
of the visuals that I hear is super.
It wasn't
dope.
in theaters very long, which is I wanted to see it. I never got a chance to, but I've heard it compared to Natural Born Killers.
I gotta see
in
that.
terms of visually, it looks like Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
And if that's
Yeah.
a statement to make.
Yes.
Like that's a statement.
I'm
Yes.
saying. So if you're giving me the I Spit on Your Grave storyline with amazing visuals like that, I'm sold.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to check that
And
out.
it's supposed to be like a deconstruction of revenge film, which
Yeah.
is something I'm interested in. There's a movie that came out like 4 years ago called Blue Ruin that I really love, which also deconstructs revenge movies. This is the Natural Born Killers version of that.
Bruh.
So,
Revenge. Check that. Rounding it out, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the complete series is on DVD.
the whole thing?
The
25th
25th anniversary
anniversary.
edition. Can you imagine? It's 25 years. I'm so old as fuck.
Jesus.
Riverdale, the complete second season. I was a big fan of the first season. I didn't watch enough of the second season, so I'm now gonna watch it all because I like Riverdale.
I'm gonna catch up.
For all my anime heads, was it that good? Is that good?
What?
Riverdale.
Oh, I need to catch up because
you gotta catch up too?
It was one of those things where like I mentally broke when something happened last year. So I have to catch up.
We'll have to watch it together, Heather.
That's how it works.
That's
Doing
what
it.
we're doing.
Doing that shit.
You
All
need
right.
to ask Lauren Michelle about because she's a huge Archie fan.
Okay.
She loves Riverdale. She's the one to ask about Riverdale.
P.S. Guess what's happening on October 26th, y'all? If y'all didn't see Sabrina, woo! Sorry.
Netflix.
There you go.
I'm excited about that
There
too.
you
Excited.
go.
It's
So
gonna be dope.
excited. I love the picture.
Archie's killing it, y'all. I'm saying Archie's killing it. I'm so happy about that.
I'm so excited.
In the anime world, from all my anime heads, we have Assassination Classroom, the movie. I think it's live action too, from what I understand. We also have Black Clover Season 1, Part 1. Digimon. People are gonna be mad at me.
You said
Digi-
You did it.
Digimon?
You did it.
I know, right? Adventure. I'm just gonna skip it. Try 5 Coexistence. We have Garo Season 2, Collection 1. Mobile Suit Gundam. Iron Blooded Orphans. Everybody's like, that's Patrick's a fake anime head now because I can't even pronounce this shit. Ceridor Children, the shorts. So I put it up on the screen. All those animes are out. Check it out. And that's it for me. And there's no games this week. So now, if you don't want to be in your house and you want to go out to the theater, Heather.
All right. So, the Meg.
Yes!
Jason Statham, though.
Yes! I want to see this!
And Ruby
It
Rose.
looks so stupid, I have to see it!
Jesus Christ.
And shout out to my Asian cast.
So there is
We're getting work.
there is a dinosaur shark that comes up and eats everybody. Nom 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 nom. And then you have Jason Statham who just shoots everything. And you got a movie.
You know what's really, really weird? They have been trying to make this movie for 15
Yeah, they
years.
really fucking have.
And there's like a series of books. There's like 10 books in this series. And they're finally getting this movie made.
Really? I didn't know there was that much of a history behind
Yes,
this.
yes, it's a long-going series.
And it's Statham is the one that's been trying to get it made. Like this is the one he wants. He's been wanting to do forever. Like,
And in the books, they changed the location though in the film because the movie is financed by a Chinese film company. Now it's in the Chinese waters rather than being off the coast of Los Angeles, I believe. Or no, it's near the Marianas Trench in the books.
Okay.
Now they've moved it to the Chinese waters.
but the books are pretty.
They're okay. Have you ever read anything by Clive Cussler? Yeah, they're about on par with the Dirk Pitt novels. They're fine.
But
It's trash. It's trash entertainment.
It's popcorn entertainment. It's good fun.
It's fine. I'm fine with it. I never said I didn't want to see it. I'm just saying
I will happily wait for all of my Shark Week.
Yeah.
I will happily wait for all
The
of
posters look dope, and I'm throwing that on the screen right now. Hilarious.
All right. Okay. Number 2, which I'm going to also... Slender Man.
Why does this exist?
We did a trailer reaction to this one.
We were actually, that was the day.
I still don't quite understand it.
That was the day where everyone was poking themselves in the eye because we were watching like all of the horror
That
ones.
is true.
Like every single horror movie nowadays is someone stabbing themselves in the eye.
Yes.
All right, just because it's a horror movie, stop.
Yeah.
You need to see.
Nothing. If you want to see an eye stabbing sequence, I think it's in Lucio Fulci's Zombie.
Oh my gosh!
The slow push into the spike going through someone's eye.
I remember that.
Everyone's seen that clip. That you're never gonna top that. So stop trying.
Italian horror, man.
Slender Man. You want to see something good that's Slender Man? I know that the actual creator of Slender Man, he did write the film.
Oh.
So, I mean, you at least have that.
close.
But if you want to just read some really good ass Slender Man shit, go and read, the original stuff online. Just go fucking find it. But or watch the freaking Slender Man documentary because that shit's creepy.
Why is this coming out in August? This is a fuck you it's
That
January
is true.
movie. This is a fuck you it's January movie when people dump this crap in the winter season. Why is this coming out now?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right. Well, if you're gonna go see it, have fun. I love Slender Man. I'm actually pretty disappointed in this. All right. But this one, Blackkklansman. Oh my fucking god! I'm so excited, guys.
Yeah.
Somebody saw the Dave Chappelle sketch on the Dave Chappelle show and said, "Let's make a movie of that. Let's do
But
that."
this is based on a true story, from what I
I
understand.
know it is, but it's just
Which is crazy.
But this movie got the longest round of applause in history.
Yes.
I am so.
What was that, like Sundance or
It's
something?
at no, it wasn't Sundance.
no, it's
Cannes.
Cannes.
Oh.
It was like a 12-minute or something like that.
I think it's like longer than that.
It was
longer than that.
It was the
Wow.
longest standing ovation in history.
Wow.
Yeah, and
from Cannes. That's huge praise.
I mean, that's I want to see this movie so bad. Like I think it's like tearing me apart. That's how bad I want to see.
Don't let it do that, Heather. We need you.
Nah, it's alright. You don't need it. All right, last film. We got to end on a weird note. Sorry.
Okay.
Dog Days. It's the only one that I'm apparently going to read. Dog Days follows a group of because we know what all the others.
I actually saw a person who's in this film. Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things is in it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
also Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
This movie is it's a
I try to leave it on a
Oh, is this
positive
about the one
note.
about their the people and their dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all love dogs. Cute. And the posters that I'm throwing up on the screen, it's so cute.
Yeah, it's a people in
But
Los
dogs,
Angeles
dogs,
who are
dogs.
brought together by their lovable canine counterparts.
So it's
Snuggly and cute.
so it's basically Love Actually, but with dogs.
Probably.
It's the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
For all the dog people out there like me. I'm
For all
sorry.
dog people. All right. So that's all for movies, right?
That's all. That's for the movies, y'all.
Okey-dokey.
What's happening this weekend,
All
Jesse?
right, this weekend we have Boston Comic Con. If you're in the Boston area, definitely go up there. Comic Con's going on. You're not going to be there, right?
No.
Oh, that's right, you're gonna
But
be-
it's called, it's written Boston Comic Con, but when I was looking and when I'm throwing up the logo right now that's on the screen, it's Boston, it's no longer really Boston Comic Con because apparently they got bought out. It's Boston Comic Con presents Fan Expo. Weird. Yeah.
Is it kind of like the Redskins Stadium? How Dan Snyder has like sponsored by and then also sponsored by the sponsors of something else.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
all these freaking like promoters now are buying out everything.
Yeah.
You know. So I just wanted to point that out there. Like,
You might not. If you might
can
not.
it just be Boston Comic Con instead of Boston Comic presents?
No,
Fan
it can't
Expo?
because nobody
I'm
can have
just-
any fun anymore.
Anyway.
right.
But I have a lot of friends that are going to be there. Shout out to my boy Dante Luna. Have a good time. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm just this whole thing where all these buyouts and corporates and stuff like it just bothers me.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out.
Anyways.
Anyway, have fun at Boston Comic.
Anyways, next up we have Otakon this weekend in Washington, D.C. at the Washington Convention Center. I'm not going to be there. I have work this weekend. Fish is going to be playing at Merriweather. I'm working there, so unfortunately I'm going to have to skip it.
That's going to be a
So if you want to enjoy the
It's
Fish
gonna be
concert.
well, I don't get to watch the show. I get to work on the show. So that's about
We
it.
get to hear the show.
I can hear it from behind the stage, so it sounds like that's what it sounds like.
Damn it.
But yeah, you're gonna be at Otakon.
I might come through on Friday night, Saturday night. A lot of friends are going to be there. I'm not the biggest, as you heard earlier when I was doing the anime stuff.
You're not an
I'm not
anime
the
guy.
biggest anime guy.
I wish I was going.
But I have some friends there, and I'll probably do some cosplay music videos because I know you guys love that on the channel. So shout out to that. Oh, I do want to send a shout out as part of Otakon. My pals at Sonic Boombox, John and Cindy, who run Sonic Boombox, they're throwing the official after party on Saturday at the Hard Rock Cafe. So go check them out because I'll probably be partying there with them on Saturday night.
And I'm also going to do a small tidbit for everyone going into DC this weekend. Please be careful. The Unite the Right rally will be happening. That does include people like those rapist apologetists. Yes. They will be there. There will be a slew of terrible people there, including many people with Nazi paraphernalia, whatever you want to call it, the Nazi fetishism, whatever. And
Dumb people.
How did we get to this point?
you got to ask yourself. But once I don't want to get into it. Y'all know our stances. We are sorry, I did not mean to scratch you. But for all of y'all going, the good news is the convention center is a good distance away from the mall. Please, though, go in groups.
Yes.
Be safe. Don't let people stop you. Just keep going. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. That's it. Just be safe.
And to unite the right people, that's all I got to say. Well, we all have to say.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. All right, what else we got going on?
All right, next up, to bring things back to a happier time, Steel City Comic Con is also going on this weekend. There's always a Comic Con every weekend now.
Basically.
Every weekend in the summer, there's
Hundreds.
another con.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Steel City. Where is Steel City?
Pittsburgh area.
Pittsburgh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm out near Monroeville, I think, as well.
Gotcha. All
Where
right.
the original Dawn of the Dead was filmed.
Yeah.
I still want to make my
Good
way up
fucking
there.
movie.
I've never been there yet.
Really?
It's a
Really?
goal of mine.
It's pretty
To go
cool.
out to Monroeville, to the Monroeville Mall, all of that.
I got to talk
And
to you
I
about
know they have a
something.
museum.
It looks nothing like it
Yes.
used to.
No.
It's
The
totally
mall's
redone.
gone. The mall's gone.
Yeah.
I got to.
I got to talk to you about something. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
All right, so anyways, one last thing.
What else?
August 12th, this coming Sunday, the LA Comic Book and Sci-Fi Convention out in Los Angeles. If you're in the area in Los Angeles, go out there and check it out. Pretty sure a lot of comic writers are going to be out there.
Their key people there is Smallville. Tom Welling and Michael
Yes,
Rosenbaum
they
are
will
going
be
to
out
be
there.
there.
This is part of the SDCC, that entire group of people that do that. So if you're looking for something smaller that also includes librarians, this is a big librarian event. So that's the big thing. It's San Diego Comic-Con, just smaller.
Yeah.
Smaller.
I have one last event to add that's not on the list that I'm throwing. Hey now. Because I run Coslove. It's my charity organization of cosplayers. This Saturday, we are showing love to our troops over at Fort Belvoir and some of the surrounding area at the Springfield Hilton between 10 and 3. I will be bringing out Team Coslove to hand out back-to-school bags, some backpacks filled with school supplies to the families. I'm teaming up with Operation Homefront, who we've been teaming up with for the past 5 years doing this event. This is our 5th year doing it. Bunch of cosplayers out to show these kids that they're the real heroes, and give them their school supplies. And the children that are invited to this are kids of these military families at Fort Belvoir and some of the other surrounding installations. So if you're a cosplayer and want to get down with it and come out, I could always use some more cosplayers. So let's go out there, show our love, show our heart, Team Coslove. So
I was going to go, but unfortunately I have to work.
we're gonna get them out there.
One day.
So,
summertime, there's always concerts on the weekend, and I usually work them, unfortunately.
Really quick, just because, and I'm going to say this, good luck to my husband. He is going to be in his first ever rock climbing competition on Saturday.
Yes.
What? Go ahead, bro. I'll be cheering for you.
Good luck, man.
Amazing comic book. Since we're at the Amazing Comic Shop, the book club. When's that? Let's talk about that.
Real quick, especially since the summer one shot is coming out.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, today, on the 8th. It's coming out on the 8th. Lumberjanes Volume 1 on August 17th. We will be doing a really, really fun activity. I have been practicing my friendship bracelets, y'all. Like, all of them. I haven't done some of this shit in 15 years, and let me tell you, I am just as mediocre as I've always been. And so we will be on August 17th. This is a YA book, so that means that everyone can come. I do suggest the parents read through it. I know, y'all know me, I'm super pride, like I am bisexual, but I have had some parents, there are some homosexual undertones, some girl love undertones, nothing like
I think it's very tame though. Like I read the first couple issues with my daughter and she loved it, you know. But as long as you have that explanation.
We do have a
you give that foundation.
Yes, and it's up to the parent, but
it never gets like pornographic or anything.
No,
never in
girls
any way
hold hands, guys. Girls hold hands.
Same.
But I do want to give that warning because I have had a book thrown in my face for it. Yeah. So, people are the worst. Anyway, it is YA, so please come. We're gonna have cakes or cupcakes because one of our main members, it's his birthday. So we're gonna have some juice, some cupcakes, and we're going to make some friendship bracelets.
That's super cool.
At 6:30.
All right. Anything else we got going on before we sign off?
I think that's it.
All right, you're gonna have fun at your fish concert, but you can't hear. That pisses me off.
I know, fish is so good.
Yeah.
Unless I'm on show call, running spotlight, I'm usually either behind the stage or I have to come back later on when the show is ending.
So. You're gonna have a good weekend. You're gonna be cheering on your husband.
Getting a new piercing. Whoop.
What? Cool. And hopefully I'll see you guys at Otakon and at the Sonic Boombox party, and hopefully getting some coverage and editing a lot of videos. We got a lot of stuff coming up. I still got BlurCon stuff to give you guys. Thank you for checking out all of our trailer reactions on the channel. We have a lot of fun doing those. We need some more trailers.
Yeah, this week sucks.
I have fun watching that stuff and editing that stuff.
There's not much. It's kind of a dead point right now. It's like between like the middle of August until like end of September, it's usually pretty dead.
Yeah.
Like this is the point in the year when studios kind of like offload some stuff and then they wait for like the holiday season.
It's because in 3 weeks out of the Halloween stuff happens.
Halloween starts coming up, and then we start getting a bunch of horror movies all back to back.
So with that being said, guys, give us some recommendations in the comments. Let us know what we should check out that we might be missing. My boy told you about a great book with his In Case You Missed It segment this week with Meta Barons. Mm-hmm. So let us know what we're missing if we're not talking about things. Yeah. We want to, Heather, tell them how they can follow you and all of that and all the good stuff.
All right, I am at Heather is a Nerd on Instagram and at Following Films on the Twitter pages. You can also follow the stores at Amazing Comics VA and at Painted Visions VNS on the Twitters, and both stores have their own respective, I actually said it right this time, Instagram accounts. You can look them up by the store names.
Awesome. Jesse, Hardcore Bloodshot.
You can just find me on Instagram, Jesse Fresco. Just look me up. Send me a message. I have a private profile because I just don't want people creeping on me. So just send me a message or a friend request, and I'll see if you're reasonable enough.
There you go. I'm Patrick, PatrickStrange.com, at Strange since 1977, because yes, I've been that strange that long. I'm an old guy. At Temple Far East, and as the show, as always, we're at New Release Wednesday and at the NRW because we are giving you the NEW, the NEW on the NRW. I'm messing it up. Oh, no. What is going on here? It's because Mac is missing. Mac, where you at? All right, I'm gonna go find Mac. We're out of here.
Where's JoeCarabeo.com?
I know. Joe, where are you? JoeCarabeo.com. Okay. Cut.
So we can